Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to class. I am Kay, your English teacher for First Additional Language, Grade 9. Thank you for joining me, and let's get moving. Okay, we have been discussing paper 1, and yesterday we ended at the language and editing skills part. Okay. So we said when you come across this type of question that is on your screen currently, you should know you must provide an antonym, okay, or antonyms. And then when it comes to combining, you know that conjunctions are definitely required when you come across such sentences that require you to combine sentences into a single sentence. Okay. Now, when we report what someone said without quotation marks and without necessarily using the exact same words, what type of speech is that? It's one of the things that we discussed yesterday. When we report what someone said without quotation marks and without necessarily using the exact same words, what type of speech is that? Well done, Cleopatra. It is indirect speech, okay? It is indirect speech. It is also called reported speech. I remember you guys were very confused when it came down to this yesterday, okay? Kayla came in and said, I'm really hungry. So what type of speech would be this one? Kayla came in and said, I'm really hungry. That is correct. Again, this is direct speech because it repeats or quotes the exact words that were spoken, okay? The words spoken are between the quotation marks, as you can see there, okay? So basically, those are the things that we did yesterday when it came down to paper 1 and the language and editing skills part. Okay, so there was confusion and uncertainty with these 3 words that are currently on your screen: abbreviation, acronym, and contraction. So yesterday there was a little bit of confusion from other people. So let's try and do them again today. Okay. A reduced word or phrase by joining 2 words and dropping 1 or more letters and using an apostrophe to indicate the place of the omitted letters. What is that? So what I've just read right now, it would be a definition for what? Between those 3 words on your screen. A reduced word or phrase by joining 2 words and dropping 1 or more letters and using an apostrophe to indicate the place of the omitted letters. Correct, it is a contraction. So there's a few examples of a contraction. There you have it. Those are the examples, okay? Right. A name or word created from the initial letters of a long name or phrase. What would that be? A name or a word created from the initial letters of a long name or phrase. Well done, guys. It is an acronym. Okay. Here's an example. South African Police Service, we call them SAPS. As soon as possible, we say ASAP. Laughing out loud, we use LOL. Okay, and then finally, a shortened form of a word or a phrase used in place of the whole world So of the whole word or phrase, what is that? Okay, it's quite obvious. It is abbreviation. An example would be Mr. This is how we write Mr. a lot of times. Okay, but this is the full word of Mr. Number. When it comes to filling out forms and there's a section that requires your number, normally this is how you find it, okay? Street as well. This is how street is abbreviated. All right, I'm hoping that you guys have clarity now when it comes to these three words. I'm hoping that you guys won't get confused again when it comes to abbreviations, acronyms, and contractions. Okay, so that is pretty much the stuff that we did yesterday. I was just going through the things that were a bit confusing for you guys. So now we are going to move on to today's work. Okay, we left off here yesterday, the editing part. Okay, so this section, it is normally on your June exams as well, whereby you have to edit a couple of sentences and provide the correct form of the word. Okay, so yesterday we said from this sentence, off would be incorrect. There's supposed to be one F, not two. Okay, and then we said here it's supposed to be saves. So there's supposed to be a V instead of an F. Okay, and then in this third sentence, what's the incorrect word? What is the incorrect word? Okay, let me give Nesipa a chance to speak.
Ma'am, it's cost.
Sorry, Nesipa?
Yes, ma'am, it's costs.
Okay, so we were supposed to add which letter?
S.
Well done, thank you.
High five. Bye.
So as Nesipa had said, it's costs, so we're supposed to add an S. Right, the following sentence, what is incorrect with this sentence? What is incorrect with this sentence? C. What is incorrect with this sentence? Let's see. No, Carlton, it's definitely not make. Make is fine the way it is. Well done to Portia. Else's is the incorrect word. Okay, so what is missing from this word? From Else's, what is missing? What is missing? Okay, let me take. Is it mate? Okay, mate, I'm trying to unmute you. I don't know what is wrong. Perhaps your device doesn't support being unmuted. Mate, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, it is a mistake.
It is a mistake. So you don't want to try and answer? You might as well try and answer. Okay, let me check from the chat box. Okay, well done, guys. Yes, an apostrophe is supposed to be there. Okay, well done, guys. Right, we are still on the editing section, okay? Oh, I'm just showing you guys my answers now. Okay, editing. The following points are requests in helping to save electricity. So the points that you see in front of you are requests in helping to save electricity. So you are required to correct the spelling errors in the following text, okay? So starting from the word businesses and until the last one, okay? You're gonna have to look for the incorrect words, okay? Some are fine, but some are incorrect. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you guys a minute to do so, 60 seconds. Just go through these points and take note of the ones that have been written incorrectly. Or you can write them down on your piece of paper or book and write them correctly. Have a look quickly of the incorrect words. Okay, guys, please don't let me know now. Don't type anything on our chat box. Do not type anything right now until I say it's fine. We can start sharing answers. Okay, is everyone finished? Are you guys done? Okay, I'm just gonna give you a couple of seconds. I see that Benny is still busy. The best way, guys, to see if there's like an incorrect word is for you to read it out loud. And that way you will be able to see that there's something wrong with the word. Okay, guys, you have less than a minute. Just go through each point, read each point out loud. From businesses are requested to. And bear in mind, I said these points that you see in front of you are requests in helping to save electricity. So just bear in mind that this is about saving electricity, just in case you come across words that you're just not sure of whether it is correct or incorrect. Okay, now let's start, guys. Let's start. Right, from this sentence, which word is incorrect? C, businesses, that is correct. And I see that you guys have written businesses properly, okay? For this one, I think you should write on our chat box so that I can see if the spelling is correct as well. Okay, so for this section, you are going to respond on the chat so that I can see the spelling if you have corrected it. Okay, let's move on. The second, the first point, what's incorrect with the first point? Well done, Nosipo. The first thing is off, okay? The word turn off, there's supposed to be another F there. So well done to Nosipo. And then secondly, lighting. Lighting, I see Cleopatra got that correct. Well done. Okay, the second point. What's incorrect here? Well done to Benny, Portia, and Osipo. It's leave. Leave. So there's supposed to be an A after the letter E. Right. And then we move. Residential consumers are requested to. What is incorrect there? What's incorrect there? Okay, so with residential consumers are requested to, there's nothing that's incorrect. That statement, it's correct as it is, okay? Then we move on to this first point. What is incorrect here? Correct. It is lights. Keep lights. So the lights that is there is incorrect, and the one that you guys have provided is correct. Okay. Occupied as well. I see that you have already responded to occupied. Second point. Second point, who's going to get this one? Guys, why did you skip the second point? Nope. Nothing is fine. I see Nosipi saying everything is fine. No, it's not. It's supposed to be use water sparingly. I see who got it correct. Cleopatra got it correct. Well done. Oh, and Penny as well. Right, and then third point. Third point. Okay, heaters, correct. Heat as well. What else? Heaters and heat, that is correct. Okay, the other one that you guys have left out is not. So it's use heaters to heat the room and not. So it's not supposed to be note, it's supposed to be not. So you're supposed to remove the E so that you can have not the whole house. Well done. I see you guys got the word whole. Yes. Right, let's move on to the next point. What's incorrect here? Appliances is yes, appliances, but what else? Yes, well done to Nohu and Ricky. Off, okay? Switch off, so there's supposed to be another F there, as well as appliances has been written incorrectly. Okay, what else in this sentence? What else in this sentence? Oh, I see systems is written incorrectly. Well done to Benny. Okay. And then the following one, what's incorrect here? Oh, also still on the same sentence, what else is incorrect? Devices, I see Benny, Portia, and others, they have that one. Well done. Devices has been spelled correct, incorrectly there. The following one. Limit, yes, well done, guys. Wait, before limit, it's actually, yeah, what is incorrect here? Yes, Julissa, I've just noticed that I almost skipped this one, okay? So the answer, I see you guys have it, it's during. During has been written incorrectly. And then we move on to the following point. What is incorrect here? Yes, the correct answer is limit. Limit has been written incorrectly. That's not the only word. Well done. It is limit and pool. Well done, guys. And then this point. What is incorrect here? Use. Well done. There's supposed to be an S, not us. It's supposed to be use. Use microwave ovens rather than stoves. Okay, well done, guys. So the word then is supposed to be than. So here it's then, it's supposed to be than. And then what is incorrect with our final point? What is incorrect with our final point? What is wrong with the word geezers? I see you guys are saying geezers is incorrect. What is wrong with it? What those who are saying geezers, there's something wrong. What is wrong with geezers? What is wrong? So that the correct answer is that nothing is wrong with this final point. So those who said there was something wrong, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this final point. Remember, sometimes you're gonna get questions that are gonna trick you, okay? So you must make sure that you don't fall for those. Right, well done, guys. You did very, very well in this section. So I'm assuming that you are going to do well when it comes to editing in your exams. Okay, let's move on. Right, those are the answers. Those are the words that were incorrect, and you seemed to rectify all of them. Okay. I see that here I didn't highlight then and use. Okay, but well done, guys. You did very, very well in this section. And you were able to spell the words correctly as well. I hope it's not because you were using a phone or a laptop. Okay, today we are going to do some verb tenses, okay? Some verb tenses. I know this is not the first time you are hearing about verb tenses. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so verbs do not only tell us what action takes place, but also when the action takes place, okay? So they do not only tell us what action takes place, but also when the action takes place, okay? So we have past, present, and future verb tenses, okay? So verbs and sentences about things that are going to occur in future are in future tenses, okay? So under future tenses, we have future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tense, okay? Don't worry about this. I know that a lot of you guys haven't covered them yet, okay? And then we have verbs in sentences about things that are happening now, okay? And those are called present tense. Under present tense, we have present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous tense. Okay. And finally, we have verbs and sentences about things that have already happened. And those are past tense. Okay. And under past tense, we have past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Okay. So I don't want you guys to get confused and worry about the past perfect and the past perfect continuous tenses. I just want you to know the main tenses, okay, which is your past, present, and future, okay? Just make sure that you know your past, present, and future because those you have been taught since primary school, okay? So the best way for you to understand how verb tenses are used is to see them in sentences, okay? And which is how you are going to be getting them when it comes to exams. They won't ask you to define verb tenses, but they will give you sentences whereby you have to identify them or you have to fill in the tenses, okay? Right, let's have a look at these sentences, okay? I shall be sleeping at around 8 p.m. tomorrow. Alex will have submitted the assignment by tomorrow. We will have been enjoying the musical drama before the game show starts. So, what are these tenses? From these sentences, let's start with the first sentence. What verb tenses have been used from the first sentence? Future. Okay. Actually, Nogu, well done to Nogu. She got everything correct. She said all of them are future. And that is correct. All of them are future tenses, okay? Let's start with the first sentence. How did you know that the first sentence has a future tense? What is it that is here from the first sentence that lets you know that well done to Yoliswa. The word shall, sorry. The word shall lets you know that this is a future tense. For the second sentence, which word lets you know that this is a future tense? Yes, it is will. And final sentence, final sentence, it is will as well, okay? But depending on where you are in terms of what you have covered, you would know that the first sentence, it's in the future continuous, the second sentence is in the future perfect, and the third sentence is in the future perfect continuous. But as I said, don't worry about that. I'm glad that you were able to identify that all of them are part of the future tenses, okay? Let's have a look at these sentences. What can you tell me about these sentences? Well done. They are all in the present tense, okay? Let's start with the first one. How do you know that the first one is in the present tense? Correct. The word is. And then second one. Well done. Have. Third one. Third one, it's have as well, okay? And those who have who already know what's under the present tenses, they would know that the first one, it's present continuous. The second one, it's present perfect. And the third one, it's present perfect continuous, right? These sentences, yes, all of them are in the past tense. How do we know this? Let's start with the first one. How do we know this? Well done. The word was. Second one, heard. Final one, heard as well. Right. Well done, guys. I see that you are very clear when it comes to the past, present, and the future tense, okay? So during exams, this is how they are going to ask you to, this is how they are going to test you in terms of your tenses. Okay, let's just start sharing. All right, can you guys still see my screen? Can you guys still see this? Okay, cool. Let's continue then. Okay, here's an exercise that we need to do and complete quickly. Write down the correct form of the verb in brackets. Write down only the correct answer next to the number of the question. This passage must be in the past tense, okay? So I took this from the previous question papers, and this is how they had asked for verbs, okay? Okay, they are the numbers, so you have to provide a verb here. It must be in the past tense, okay? Sorry, the entire sentence must be in the past tense. You have to fill in the missing words here. Okay, this is, we can do in just like a minute. 4 questions. You just need to fill in the word that is supposed to be there. And remember, the instructions say the passage must be in the past tense, okay? So when you are filling in, you must make sure that when somebody is reading this, it's in the past tense. Okay, I see for number 1. For number 1, you have was, which is correct. He walked down the road. He was extremely happy. For number 2, what do you guys have? Okay, let me just put my answers here so that we can do this quickly. So there we go. He walked down the road. He was, so those who said was, well done. He could not, well done to those who managed to get could. Number 3, was as well. And number 4, entered. What do you guys have for number 4? Okay, I see Gabby and Benny. They've already answered number 4. Okay. So when you read this entire passage, you are able to see that it's in the past tense, okay? So you managed to fill in whatever that was supposed to be filled in, and when you read the entire thing, it's in the past tense, okay? Here's another one. Okay. So those who want to be unmuted, I will do so with this activity, okay? So yeah, we are going to be looking at future tenses. So the instruction says, read the 2 paragraphs about going to university. Some of the sentences are the present or past tense, and some are in the future tense. Identify sentences or parts of sentences that are in the future tense, okay? So basically, from these 2 paragraphs, you are going to identify sentences that are in the future tense, okay? Do not write your answer or type your answer on our chat, okay? Keep it to yourself until everyone else is finished. Okay, so that those who want to raise their hand and be unmuted can get the chance to do so. All right, I'm just going to give you guys 2 minutes to do this. Just read the 2 paragraphs. Read the 2 paragraphs. Read them out loud so that you are able to detect when something is wrong or not correct. And remember, these 2 paragraphs have mixed tenses. Some are in the present, some are in the past. But what is required from you is to identify the ones that are in the future tense. Okay, when you're finished, you can just type in our chat box that you're done. When you are done, you can just type in our chat box. You can just type done or finished. Okay, Benny is finished. Manga, please don't raise your hand yet. If you are done currently, just type in our chat box. You can raise your hand when it's time for us to do the corrections. Manga, please type your question in our chat. I'll have a look at it and still respond without having to disrupt others. Okay, guys, remember the focus is the future tense. These 2 paragraphs, they have mixed tenses. You have past, you have present. All right, I'm assuming that everyone is finished. Now we are about to answer the question. Manga?
Ma'am, can you please go to the last question, ma'am? Because ma'am, I said didn't, ma'am, when you said could.
Okay. Can we do that after we have marked this one?
Oh, okay, ma'am.
All right then. All right, I'm assuming that everybody is done. Let's quickly mark this. Okay, what's the first future tense that you guys identified? You can raise your hand and you'll be unmuted, or you can just type in our chat box. What's the first future tense, guys, that you identified? Okay, you guys are not saying anything right now, so because of time, I am just going to show you what I have, and then you guys can mark yourselves from there. Okay, let me give Benny a chance to speak. Benny? Benny?
Going.
Going. Just the word going.
The whole sentence, ma'am.
I'm going to university. That is
Yes.
correct. Well done. Thank you.
Well,
Okay. What do others have? What do others have? All right, let's just do this quickly so that you can check your answers. Right, as Benny said, the first one is I'm going to university. That's the first one. I'll be able to get a job. I'll be able to get a good job. Many people will tell you university is not about preparing you for a job. Okay, I'm hoping that you guys managed to get these things. There's more. Until the last one, which is I'm really looking forward to it. Okay. Is there anything that anyone else has that was not mentioned here? No, Penny, there is no other lesson after this in terms of grade 9. This is the final lesson for grade 9 for today. For today, this is the final lesson for grade 9. Okay, let me just go back quickly for Benny's sake. Okay, Benny, there's the passage that we've just done. So I'm not sure what is it that you wrote you are not sure about. Yes, you guys can join the story. You're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. Okay, guys, so as I had promised and as I had said that this week I am going to upload the question paper as well as the memo, which are your answers. I will share with you tomorrow on how you can access it, okay? So I'm not uploading paper 1 as well as the answers for you for it to sit there, but for you guys to use it for practice when it comes to language, okay? But otherwise, this is what we have for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time. And if there's anything that you don't understand, please let me know. Leave me a message and I will get back to you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.